So the third element that we want to take into account are side effects. What is a side effect? A side effect, again, remember we're focused on with, minus, without for the whole firm. So a side effect is the effect of a project, a potential project, on the cash flow of other parts of the company. And what's interesting is it can be positive or it can be negative. So suppose we're looking at a pharmaceutical company that's looking at a project that involves a drug that they anticipate being a blockbuster. There can be a positive side effect where this blockbuster drug gets everybody familiar with this company, doctors are aware of this company, and they may be more inclined to write prescriptions, and customer or patients may be more inclined to ask for and request other drugs by this pharmaceutical company. That's a positive side effect. McDonald's offers a brand new dessert that's delicious that people go in for. A positive side effect would be that people go in for the dessert. They also get fries and a drink and hamburgers and things like that. An example of a negative side effect, again, suppose a company comes out with a blockbuster drug that treats a particular condition, let's say high blood pressure, and it may be expected to produce lots and lots of sales. Problem is, a lot of those sales are coming from customers that or from patients that currently get prescriptions for the existing blood pressure drug by that firm. So while the new drug may have lots and lots of gain sales as a result of the project, other parts of the company, the other blood pressure drug, the older one, the less effective one, will lose, and we have to look at the total effect. Same thing, Starbucks opens up a new store, and they anticipate lots and lots and lots of customers coming, and everyone says that's fantastic. But if they realize all those customers are really just coming from other stores, so all those other stores are losing sales, while the new store has big sales and big, side effect, or it looks good, but you're not paying, you got to pay attention to the side effect, which is the lost sales from the other store, and put it all together to do the analysis. The side effect is paying attention to what happens in the other parts of the firm outside of the project. So let's take an example. We have ice cream company. They're looking at a new flavor. It's only going to last for a year. Let's makes the analysis nice. Super chocolate cocoa fudge. So the question is, what sales and cost figures should the company use to analyze the project? Well, sales of the new flavor expected to be $250 and costs $100. So, they're going to sell a bunch of this for $250, but it costs money to make. It's $100. The company offers, traditional chocolate, but they anticipate that with the new chocolate, the super chocolate cocoa fudge, that sales of traditional chocolate would actually be hurt and be $20,000 less than they would be without the chocolate, the new flavor, because people that are going to buy the new flavor, had it not been available, would have simply bought traditional chocolate. Well, because they're selling less chocolate, cost would go down as well. One of the other things is there's going to be a big buzz about this, so they anticipate more people coming into its scoop shops, and that's going to increase sales by 25,000. So somebody might come in who really wants to try the new chocolate, and they'll bring their kids out or their friends, and so sales will go up. But again, that's going to increase costs because there's going to be more ice cream that's going to be sold, more people to scoop it, more cups, more napkins. So costs are expected to go up 14,000 as a result of increased traffic at the stores. So the question is, let's do a net income statement on this project. What should our revenues be and what should our costs be? Well, revenues that are relevant are 255,000. Sales go up by 250 because of direct sales of the new flavor, but there's a negative 20,000 effect from lower sales of the existing chocolate, but sales at the scoop shop are expected to go up by 25. So the difference of with minus without of sales at the whole firm is plus 255. Sales are expected to go up by at 255 across the whole firm. How about costs? Costs are expected to go up by 104,000. 100,000 from costs associated with the new firm, but you'll save 10,000 in costs associated with traditional chocolate, but 14,000 more at the scoop shop means at the whole firm costs are going to be expected to be $104,000 more with the new fudge chocolate than without it.